Man, I really shouldn't be thinking about politics while I'm up here just walking around trying to relax. But there is something that I wanted to talk about real quick. Maybe real quick. Hopefully it won't turn out to be too long of a rant. But I had this scenario yesterday where these guys on social media were calling Trump a Nazi, saying he's not denouncing the Nazis, not disavowing them. And I have this video that I use now whenever I see somebody partake in this slander. And it's a collection of clips from 1991 to, I believe, 2016. And it's all of Trump disavowing the KKK, white supremacy, Nazis, all that good stuff, all the buzzwords. So, every time, without fail, when I present this video to these people, they either don't reply, they ignore it, they say something like, I'm not going to watch your video. Well, I mean, first of all, it's not my video. Second, the guy claimed that he cared about facts. So if you care about facts, you don't ignore new information that is brought to your attention. So he didn't care about facts. What he cared about was being right, and he had his mind made up, and no matter what you said to him, no matter what you showed him, no matter how much evidence you brought to light, he wasn't going to change his mind. And that's why all of this nonsense is just so disingenuous to me. Everybody already has their minds made up, and no matter what you show them, they're not going to listen to you. It doesn't matter how many times somebody openly disavows something. If somebody wants to believe something negative about them, they're going to do it. It doesn't matter what they say. Because now the new defense is, well, of course a Nazi would say he's not a Nazi. So it's like, how can you ever know? Because I'm pretty sure everybody with any shred of decency, when asked if they're a Nazi, would say, no, I'm not. Like, who's going to say yes? Aside from actual Nazis. And I'm not saying that people don't mask their views, but what I am saying is that you can't go so far as to pretend you know exactly what somebody is thinking in their minds. You have to wait for some actual evidence to come along before you can make a determination of guilt. I mean, imagine if the justice system ran that way, where we could just that guy, he definitely is harboring these thoughts, so he definitely did this. Lock him up. I mean, is that the kind of society you want? And nobody thinks about this in a critical manner. They don't think that one day maybe the political climate could change, and then it's their views that are going to be problematic, and their views that are going to put them in the wrong and have everybody judging them as evil. They don't think that. They don't I don't want to say open their minds, but they don't think about this deeply. They're so simplistic, they just want to paint someone as a villain, and it's so disingenuous. And it's also completely incorrect. If you are so swept up in your ideology that you are ignoring reality, you've gone too far, you have a problem, and you need to sort yourself out. It's not healthy, and I'm not here to, psychoanalyze anybody, but Lord knows I've got enough of my own problems. But at the same time, you have to see where this is a bad idea. You have to see that maybe the world isn't so black and white, and that most people aren't just these evil beings of darkness that are out to be villains. There's more to it than that. And once you start just using labels to paint people as a villain unjustly, there's going to be a time when that comes back on you, and then you're not going to like it anymore. I can guarantee that.